one and only, the Caleb Williams. Put them respect on the man's name. But guys, forget what you know about the Chicago Bears. Forget about it. Overrated, 500, never 4,000-yard passer. Forget about it, because Caleb Williams is here, baby. Ben Johnson is calling the plays, and the Chicago is dreaming big. A second-year quarterback aiming for 4,000 yards passing this season, 70+% completion percentage, and a playoff berth? I say slow it down, baby. No. I say that's bold and daring. But guys, can it actually happen? Or just another Bears fantasy? Guys, let's break it down. Let's break down the potential of Caleb Williams. Because when you look at Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears, guys, all the signs point to Caleb Williams having the talent to chase those goals. The 4,000 yards passing, the 70% completion percentage, a playoff berth. They're all tangible goals that the Chicago Bears just might get here in 2025. Because if you think about it, guys, the NFL is a passing league. Get that hair out of my mouth. It's a 17-game schedule, and there's more opportunity than ever with Ben Johnson at the helm. Guys, Ben Johnson comes from very high-powered offense in there, Detroit, where he was the offensive coordinator. He knows how to move the ball efficiently. Put Caleb Williams with Ben Johnson together. You are looking at ingredients for something special. You are looking for the ingredients of a Super Bowl-bound team. Now, I understand it's preseason. And let me bring this to life. What I saw on Sunday night in preseason from Caleb Williams got me excited. And you guys understand here on the Man Hour, we don't get excited about Chicago Bears football in May. We don't get excited about Chicago Bulls football in June or July or hell, even August, September, October, November, December. We don't get excited about Chicago Bears football, but the city of Chicago got a glimpse of the excitement of Ben Johnson, of Caleb Williams can bring to this offense. On the first dive, guys, Caleb Williams connected with the tight ends Colson Loveland and Cole Kmet on back-to-back plays when he hit Hovland for an 18-yard gain facing on 3rd and 5. Caleb Williams then threw a dart to Zagat, guess how you say his name right, who was a speedster to break past 2 defenders for a 36-yard touchdown. Something is brewing in Chicago. It is getting excited is a real deal. Caleb Williams ran another drive after that. Now, it wasn't as clean as the first one. Let's not get it twisted, but he still looked confident in Ben Johnson's play calling, completing 6 for 10 passes for 107 yards and a touchdown. Even though it's preseason, it's a preview of what kind of offense the Bears are hoping to build. Matter of fact, it's the preview of what the Chicago Bears are building right now. So all you naysayers out there, it's just preseason. It's just preseason. But then in the same breath, those same naysayers, Old Man River, Alpha Rob, Jim, he sucked in the preseason. He's going to be a boss. You can't have your cake and eat it too, right? Isn't that what the old people say? But guys, here's the question. Can Caleb Williams become a top 10 quarterback in the NFL this season? Not 3 years down the road, not 2028, not 2029. This season. Can he become a top 10 quarterback this season? Talent-wise, guys, he is absolutely capable. But the Chicago Bears have a long, long way to go to turn that potential into consistent win. They have one of the toughest schedules in the NFL. Let me repeat that. They have one of the toughest schedules in the NFL. 10 of their 17 games are against playoff teams from 2024. From last season, their games all piled up together had a winning percentage of nearly 600. Think about that. Just think about that. But at the end of the day, guys, it's still Chicago. At the end of the day, it's still Chicago. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. At the end of the day, it is still Chicago. So, guys, I want to hear from you. Do you guys think Caleb Williams will hit the 4,000 yards, 70% completion percentage rate, and lead the Chicago Bears to the playoffs? Or is it the reality of Chicago is just too much for the second-year quarterback? Guys, drop your comments down below. It's a live interactive show, and let's get into it. Is Caleb Williams going to be the man, the myth, the legend? Alpha Rob simply puts no. He says, no, it's not going to happen, but you need to slow your roll, baby. You understand it's August, Buck. Alpha Rob says, let me repeat that, Buck. You understand it's August. Alpha Rob, I know the man-hour rules. I have the man-hour Bible right here. In verse 17, paragraph 3, in the Corinthians chapters, do not get excited about Chicago Bears football in August. But damn it, I can't help myself, baby. Thou shalt feel no evil, because Chicago Bears are going to rain down on the NFL this season, baby. Make it happen. Come on. You guys got to admit, the hype is real in Chicago. You guys got to admit, the hype is real in the NFL about the Chicago Bears, about Ben Johnson, about Caleb Williams, about Roman, DJ Moore, and those guys. It's a match made in heaven. I can't help but get excited. And if I'm this excited, what do you think about Beastie Combs? Jeez, man, slow it down. But slow it down. Alpha Old Man River says, from 4th place in the North, are you drinking Stenero? I'm not drinking. I'm drinking this Sam's Club energy or sports drink. Mixed berry. It's a blue flavor. Actually pretty good. I'm not drunk. I'm 100% sober. And I can't, and Alpha Rob, Old Man River, John, you guys are correct. What is going on with Buck's life right now? Why is he hyping up the Chicago Bears? I just love me some Chicago Bears right now. I love what they're doing in this preseason. I just love it. And Alpha Rob says it's just a fantasy. Let's see how he look when the bullets are not real or are real and not rubber. So Alpha Rob, I can see both sides of this coin, right? Yes, it was against the quote second string backups, right? But at the same time, those backups are legitimately fighting for their lives. They're legitimately fighting for their future, legitimately fighting for a playoff or a spot on a team, a chance to make millions upon millions of dollars. They're making what, like $100 a game right now? They have nothing to lose. Granted, they're not the best of the best. But what did they say about a dog never back a wounded dog into a corner? That's what those defenses were last night. They were a wounded dog back into a corner. Yes, I understand the not real bullets. I understand second streamers. I understand that, you know what? Caleb Williams may not be the man that's the myth, the legend, but you cannot help but get excited about the Chicago Bears. You cannot help but say, damn, you know what? Maybe Ryan Poles did take a little something from Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe he knows how to build a team from within. Granted, it took a little while. Took a couple years. 3 coaches, 2 quarterbacks. But hey, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, they coming down. And when I asked, will Caleb Williams break 2,000 yards or 4,000 yards? Oh, hell no. Excuse me. Not even a no. Oh hell no. Caleb Williams isn't going to break 4,000 yards this season. Old Man River, obviously, you are a Detroit Lions fan. You are a hater of every NFC North team. The Bears, the Vikings, the Packers. You hate those guys, right? Now, is this your fandom talking? Or is it actually realism talking? Because Ben Johnson is doing good things. Caleb Williams is doing good things. Don't sleep on him. Alpha Rob says Bears are going to do Bear things, which is lose. Hey, what did the Cincinnati Bengals do last year? They lost a lot of games. They played from behind in a lot of games. On the other hand, Joe Burrow put up a lot of yards. Jamar Chase put up a lot of yards. So when you're consistently losing, playing from behind, it gives you more passing opportunities to get the 4,000 yards, to get the 70% completion percentage, to get a playoff berth, right? It gives you more opportunities. But hey, you know what? I need to go over to the Man-Hour Bible, which is at manhourradio.com. Thou shalt not get excited about the Chicago Bears in August. Thou shalt not get excited about the Chicago Bears in August. Thou shalt not get excited about the Chicago Bears in August. Man. Old Man River says, nah, Every team wants what Detroit has. Is that an overrated coach, overrated offense, and a one and done in the playoffs? Every team wants that, baby. Pile it up. Pile it up. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to be 15-2 and then be a first round exit in the playoffs. My man Jim Powell is in the chat today. What's up, Jimmy? He says you can't help but get excited about the Bears. Only if you're in Gatlinburg and they offer you a picnic basket. Thou shalt not get excited about the Chicago Bears in August. You know what, guys? I'm going to write a Bible verse, the man hour Bible, and that is going to be the first paragraph. And a long, long time ago, I don't know how the Bible starts, but thou shalt not get excited about the Chicago Bears in August. It is what it is. So, guys, what do you think? Will Caleb Williams be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL this season? Will he break 4,000 yards this season? Can he lead the Chicago Bears to the playoffs this season? Can he get 70% completion percentage this season? I'm going to say no, and no. Unfortunately, Caleb Williams, it's another repeat of last season. Sorry, brother. It is what it is.